This is the 2023 Genesis GV70. Today I'm going to be taking it on a POV test drive. This one has a good amount of packages. It does have the Sport Prestige package, does have the Select package, and the Advanced package. And it is finished in Vic Black. And the price on this Genesis GV70 is $57,000. And this one is equipped with the 2.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. But let's go ahead and take it on a POV test drive and see how this 2023 Genesis GV70 drives. Alright, here is the interior of this 2023 Genesis GV70. So, this one is finished in Vic Black, as I mentioned, and the interior of this GV70 is called Ultramarine, and it does look very good. I love the red piping on the seats, the red seat belt, and yeah, overall, the interior looks very, very nice. Again, guys, it does have 3 packages: Select package, Advanced package, and the Sport Prestige package. And something I want to mention before I actually start driving this GV70, I think the wheels on this GV70 were not included in the 2.5 4-cylinder engine. I think the waffle looking rims were only exclusive to the 3.5 turbocharged V6. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I remember. Anyways, guys, so interior looks good. Let me go ahead and show you the backup camera before I move, because it does look honestly amazing. 360 looks very, very nice. Here is the backup camera. It does have the 3D view, which honestly looks amazing, and I personally think the 3D view on the Genesis, or in the Genesis, is better than the BMWs. So definitely Genesis did a great job with the 360. And yeah, the interior looks nice, a lot of red stitching as you guys see, and yeah, seriously, it's such a beautiful interior. Let's go ahead and take this Genesis GV70 on a drive and see how it does. Red seat belts look very, very nice. Such a beautiful, comfortable, and quiet SUV. Genesis did a great job with this GV70, and the GV70 is my favorite Genesis. It looks very nice, does have a beautiful interior, and drives amazing. And yeah, I really, really like it. This is soft, but it's not extremely soft. I love the stitching. Climate controls are very easy to use, and does have automatic function, dual climate control, heated seats and cold seats with heated steering wheel, of course. Steering wheel is extremely light, wrapped in leather, nice and thick. And I believe this one has the Argo massaging seats, or the Argo motion seats. Definitely good for long trips. Let's go ahead and put this SUV in sport mode, and we're gonna go ahead and hop on the highway. Beautiful 14.5-inch screen. Does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Not wireless though. I really wish they were wireless. Steering wheel is nice and heavy when it's in sport mode. So this 2.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine is not bad. Let's see how this GV70 handles. Transmission is nice and quick, steering wheel is nice and heavy, and it's actually feels nice and solid. So does feel nice and confident around corners. There's a camera that is located underneath the mirror for the 360, the 3D view, and this blind spot camera. This thing keeps pulling, shifts nice and quick, and definitely nice and responsive. So anyways guys, this GV70 has a 2.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It does produce 300 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque, and it is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This 8-speed automatic transmission is nice and responsive, quick. Using the paddle shifters or leaving it in automatic mode, it is nice and quick, and I really like that. As I mentioned, 14.5-inch screen. It is touch and it is controlled by this wheel. Such a beautiful, comfortable ride. This thing feels nice and planted, and very quiet on the highway, doing 70 miles per hour. It doesn't even feel like I'm doing 70 miles per hour. So very comfortable ride. I think if this GV70 had more rubber on those rims, or maybe smaller rims, it will be a little bit more comfortable. But other than that, this thing is very comfortable. Seats are nice and comfortable. Suspension setup is a little bit on the stiffer side, and I think that's due to the sport package this GV70 has. Transmission downshifts all the way to the first gear. The transmission is very, very responsive. As I mentioned, cold seats, heated steering wheel. There is a fingerprint button. That's how you turn on the SUV if you don't have the key, so you could set it up if you want to. Leading vehicle is driving away. Basically tells you pay attention. Very nice and comfortable. Steering wheel is extremely soft. Does have 4 drive modes with a custom mode. So there's Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus. When you put the SUV in Sport Plus, the traction control turns off. This 2.5 is very responsive. I really like Hyundai, Kia, Genesis transmission, 8-speed transmission. Of course, the 7-speed wet dual clutch transmission in the Veloster and the Hyundai Elantra N is quicker, but this 8-speed is actually not bad. So, such a beautiful, comfortable, confident, quiet SUV. The price on this one is almost $58,000 with the 3 packages it has. So definitely Genesis is throwing a ton of packages, features in this GV70 for a not bad price. If you go with a Mercedes-Benz, BMW, they charge you for every single thing, but with Genesis you do get a ton of features for, I think, a really good price. Let's see if this one actually has the auto steer. So basically the SUV will change directions. So it seems like it doesn't have it. I believe the GV80 is the only SUV, the only Genesis product that has it. So let me talk about the safety features, because Genesis, Kia, and Hyundai, they do a great job with their safety features. So cruise controls do not meet conditions. Alright, let's go ahead and try it one more time. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it says Smart Cruise does not meet condition or conditions. So I'm not exactly sure why, or it is possible that it is in Sport Plus mode. Maybe that's why. So yeah, so when it's in Sport Plus mode, traction control is off, the Smart Cruise will not turn on. So the SUV is driving by itself, accelerating, braking, slowing down, steering by itself. Genesis steering assist is actually not bad. And of course you could set the distance between you and the car in front of you. So you could have 4, 3, 2, or 1 car gap distance. If you guys are curious about the fuel economy numbers, they're actually not too bad. 19 in the city, 26 highway, and 22 combined. Those numbers are very similar to the BMW X3 I drove. I really wish that the suspension was a little bit soft, but again, this one has the Sport Prestige package, so I think it does add that sport suspension if I'm not mistaken. Visibility is very good, the windows are nice and big, and this SUV is very smooth and comfortable. Again guys, it does have the massaging seats, or the Argo motion seats, so basically some waves in the seat. The BMW X3 does not offer massaging seats or something similar to this Genesis GV70. Steering wheel is nice and soft, wrapped in leather. Such a beautiful interior. There is a wireless phone charger, 2 USBs, 2 cup holders. Here is the 8-speed shifter, and this right here will control the screen, so you could go left and right, go back to the home screen. There is parking sensors, a button to turn on the backup camera, and volume knob, tune knob, back, home, menu, brake hold. Inside there is a decent amount of space with 112 volt and a small tray. This is nice and soft. I love the stitching. Again guys, red seat belts, they look very, very nice, and the back seat looks very good in this GV70. There is a panoramic sunroof. Let's go ahead and open it. A little bit on the slower side, but not too bad. Let's see if we could open it more. So this is the max it opens, and yeah, I really like this GV70. It does have this 3D cluster display. This is part of a package, and I personally think that the design overall of this GV70 is very, very good. I would definitely get it with the 3.5 because the 3.5 twin turbocharged V6 just sounds very, very nice. I prefer it over the 2.5. The 2.5 sometimes it's a little bit on the sluggish side, a little bit on the slower side, but it's actually not bad. It is nice and powerful, 300 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. I think good numbers for this GV70. And yeah, overall it does look very good. Everything just feels and looks good, and the exterior just looks very, very nice. I love the black exterior on this GV70. And by the way guys, I really like the headlights and taillights. Very good looking headlights and taillights, so definitely the design is good. Seeing out of the back is actually not too bad, so the back window is nice and big, and overall there's a good amount of glass, so The visibility is just perfect. I really like this corner window. Helps with visibility, of course. Driving around small parking lots, this comes in handy. So overall, I am truly impressed with this GV70. Drives smooth, comfortable. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and test the turning radius right here. Very, very good. And steering wheel is extremely light, and that of course helps with maneuvering this SUV around tight parking lots and tight places. This 3D view seriously looks amazing. Probably it's a little bit hard to see over the camera, but in person this thing seriously looks very, very good. Let's go ahead and put this SUV in Sport Plus mode and do an acceleration right here. So nice and responsive from a dead stop. Let's go ahead and test the brakes here. Yep, brakes are very confident. The brake pedal has just the perfect feel to it, and truly impressed with what Genesis is doing. Steering wheel has a beautiful design to it. I love the red stitching. By the way, guys, the ground clearance on this GV70 is 7.3 inches, so getting in and out of this SUV is super easy. You don't have to jump in, and yeah, it's just basically you slide into the seat and that's it. Right here there's the engine shut off, so when you come to complete stop the engine will turn off. Brightness control, traction control, hill descent, tailgate release or liftgate release, and the e-brake, and that 14.5 inch just looks amazing. A little bit of delay from a dead stop. Once the turbo kicks in, this SUV will push you back to the seat. So a little bit of delay at first, turbo lag, which is completely fine, but once turbo kicks in, it does push you back to the seat. Lane keeping assist is a little bit aggressive on this GV70, but that's good because this will basically keep you in the lane. I want to see if I could do a quick acceleration right here. Sport Plus mode. Very smooth, very comfortable. Those shifts are actually very aggressive, and it does remind me of the BMW X3 that I drove a few days ago. So it does have the same feel as that X3, and the X3 I drove was the 2.0 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. So $57,000 for this GV70 is, I think, a great deal, because honestly you do get a good amount of features, and as I mentioned, it does have 3 packages, and with all those 3 packages this SUV is $57,000. And I think, and I personally think that $57,000 is actually not a bad price with all the features this GV70 offers. So truly impressed with what Genesis is doing, and I think their design, the features and everything is perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this 2023 Genesis GV70. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and see Moody at Genesis of Milford. And if you guys are interested in more videos like this, please like and subscribe because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll see you next time.